That for life. Can you elaborate?
Well, in Singapore, there's a movement called Dads for Life. It's very well supported both by the community and also by even the government. It's basically a very simple movement that reminds fathers to basically involve themselves in the life of children. And of course, the benefits of that we share with them. A child would develop social skills, would be less likely to have delinquencies growing up, and connectively their development will be better because the confidence in themselves is there because the father is there to kind of
So what does this program teach fathers?
Oh yeah, okay. This movement basically advocates an awareness of fathers to say that their involvement in the child's life is important, not just to the child but actually to the wife and to themselves as well. From a social perspective, from a work-life perspective, and of course from their own personal development perspective. So, of course there are statistics to show that the positive side of it, and so most people are actually quite keen in doing that. And of course, those who feel that they want to learn more, which again, one of the things we say that, okay, if you're committed to then do this, how do you do it? We'll provide basic training for them to basically learn how to be better fathers, to create better awareness. And if you are aware of what's lacking and what's needed, then you will know what to do. And of course, the training will come in to help equip you with some of this aspect. So one of the things that we train people in this thing called ICANN is called involvement, consistency, awareness, and nurturance. These are basic 4 points in which we can teach fathers how they can better be a father at home to their children.
Wouldn't we run the risk of overdoing this helicopter parenting? Having the mom very involved already is it's quite a full-time and a half job, a lot of pressure on kids, and then you bring on the father.
Okay, so
is there such thing as too much love?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, the teachers or the institutions would feel very pressured. Dealing with the mom now both.
It's interesting you said that because quite contrary to some thoughts, some thinking, our Ministry of Education actually does encourage parents' involvement, because realize that if the school keep pushing them for the school has a clear objective, that's to train up good students.
Yeah.
Whereas all study, no play, no love is an issue. So teachers can give them, but your teacher to student ratio is not exactly easy for teachers to play that role. So schools are actually encouraging parents to be more involved. And as I said again, if it's just all mothers, you'll be more maternal and more careful. Whereas if you involve the father, you can bring up the masculinity of growing up, especially for boys, I would say. Okay, just talk about girls as well. Girls, a father will also teach through how he treat the mother, the daughter, what a gentleman should be like. And when they go out looking for a right man for herself, that father would be a
benchmark.
A benchmark for her. So this is just one example. Of course, there are many other aspects of it, but this one I would say that it's something everyone can catch quite easily. And say, you need to be.
I read in Time magazine a long while ago that women would tend to gravitate or marry husbands who are like their dad. So in speaking to that, I'm just trying to think of what commonalities do we both have with our wife's father. For very obvious reason that their father are their first love.
I mean, this is where again it's an interesting development. I am very much like my dad, but at the same time,
no, we're talking about
their father.
Their father, what similarities do we have? You don't see him enough.
Okay. I don't know about my father-in-law as much as I did, but I think there's an aspect of it. My wife does say quite regularly is that this whole aspect of being very generous, very willing to sacrifice for the sake of the family. I think these are things that stands out as far as I'm concerned.
That's why the family love and hates it.
So there are two sides to the coin. But it's interesting. If that's, you see, if you have a good father, then you're blessed. But what happens if your father is not, exactly a right model? So a daughter may be looking for someone who she hopes to be.
So filling that gap.
It could be, then the expectation must be.
So there are different dimensions.
Yes. I also tell fathers, look, you are who you are because of who your dad was.
Yeah.
And so you be mindful of that as well. So what are you projecting? So if it's not something very good, maybe you want to do something about it so that you can be projecting a more positive father role modeling for your own children. So next time they will be able to kind of look for people who are, as I said, good men and good gentlemen that look after the wife and the children.